You're outrageous, Peter.
Thank you. Welcome to another edition of Outrageous Fortune. I'm Peter Heller, and I'm here today with Gary Friedman, who's already laughing. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning.
Yeah, we're here in Falls Church, Virginia. We're actually working together with one of our clients. Gary, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, I've been helping nonprofit organizations all over the state of Maine for the last 25 years. My focus is helping community-based organizations realize their goals, build on their strengths, and I also enjoy working with you, Peter, in New York City and Washington, D.C. area. Well, we have the pleasure of working together on two Reformed Jewish congregations, and this is the second one, Temple Road of Shalom, and it's been really great doing a feasibility study, getting to know them, and strategizing a major campaign for them to expand their facilities.
Gary actually gave me my first job ever in fundraising, College of the Atlantic in Bar Harbor, Maine, in the 1980s. So it's kind of all your fault.
I take great pride in having launched many careers, but especially in yours, Peter.
Thank you. So, and you have an outrageous fortune story for us, I believe.
There's one in particular that I think is particularly outrageous.
Okay, I want to hear all about it.
You know, I get all kinds of calls from small community groups all over Maine. The one unifying theme is that they always need more money. Sometimes they need a great deal of money. And
unlike the rest of us, right?
It was about 15 years ago, I got a call from this small town in northern Maine. It's a mill town that's kind of waning in its fortunes, but pulling itself back together. And they've got an historic library, like many towns in Maine, that's very old and needed some work, but mostly an expansion.
Sure.
They called me and said that they needed to raise several $100,000. They weren't sure exactly how to go about doing this, but after talking with them a while, I said, given that they had virtually no budget for fundraising, that I'd come and give them a training. And with this group, I thought it would just be nice to give them a start. So I thought, okay, I'll go up there and see what we can do. And I said, for $100, I'd come and drive up to Guilford, which is about 45 minutes north of Bangor.
You kind of assess, like, these are not people who are really going to be able to afford my services, but let me see if I can help.
Yeah,
see what I can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to this beautiful old library. It's kind of up on a rise, and went in, and they had assembled their board and other volunteers. It was quite a large group. I'd say there were about a dozen people there. You know, I knew enough about the project. I knew how much they had to raise. I knew what their annual fundraising was. I'd gotten all the basic information, and so I had prepared an outline with a step-by-step list of instructions, how you organize a committee, how you organize a campaign, what are the steps that you need to take, in what order, to raise the money that they need.
Right.
And I delivered this interactive workshop about an hour. They asked lots of questions. I was probably there for another hour of questions and answers, lots of detailed questions about, how do we do this, how do we do that? And they took copious notes. At the end of the night, they were very grateful for what I'd done. They gave me a check for $100.
$100 right there.
and I drove back home. And didn't really think much about them. I mean, every once in a while, I think and wonder how they were doing. But I have to admit that I've got a lot of projects going on. I didn't give it much thought. And about 18 months later, I got a call from the library director, and she said, "I just want you to know that we did everything you said. We followed all of your instructions, and we just reached our goal."
Oh my God!
So. I have to say that's one of the most satisfying projects I've ever worked on. We give a lot of sage advice, and our clients often pay us a lot more than $100, and they usually don't do what we tell them to. Here's a group that just took the manual and went with it.
Does it make you wonder what's going on all the other times?
It's an outrageous fundraising story.
Yeah, that is an outrageous fundraising story. We've now come to the part of our interview where I've got a little activity I'm going to show our audience. This is the Fundraisers Credo. It's fundraiser's credo, but I've crossed out the D. So it's a fundraiser's credo.
Yeah, that's what we do.
And
fundraising should be fun.
Exactly. And I'm just, I got my pen here.
Yeah.
This is a new document I'm trying to, so I thought you and I could, we could create article number 1.
Right.
Thing we'd want to put on there.
Believe in yourself. Don't take anything too seriously.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point if you're not having fun?
All right, that's great. That's our, any other fundraisers credo?
The more friends, the more fun you're going to have. Something like that, you know. Fundraising is a team sport, basically, okay?
Okay, that's a good one. Oh, now we're getting there. Thank you, Gary. It's great to talk with you. This is Peter Heller with the Outrageous Fortune. Remember to like and subscribe. Click this link to get our free major gift tools. Do you have your own outrageous fundraising story? Share it on our blog.